So, your work permit is expiring soon, but you do not want to leave Canada yet? Do not leave. Today, I'm going to show you how to apply for a visitor's record. This document will allow you to stay in Canada for 6 extra months. This time will allow you to, look for different alternative. Maybe apply for PNP, maybe apply for LMIA, maybe you are waiting for the points to go down so you can be called to apply for permanent residency like me. So yeah, if this is something that interests you, stay tuned and I'm going to show you how. And the other thing before we begin, I'd like to advise you to apply for a visitor's record 15 days before the expirational date of your work permit so you don't run out of status, and you can also maximize the days that you work, because if you apply for a visitor's record too soon, you will have to stop working as soon as you get your visitor's record because you're now a visitor, not a worker. So apply towards the end of your work permit expiration date to maximize the number of days you're going to work, and to also maximum the 6 months duration so you can stay for free for 6 extra months. So yeah, stay tuned and I'm going to show you how. Okay guys, so we're gonna start the application. You're gonna have to log into your CIC website and log in and fill out all your information, and when you're in the portal you'll have to scroll down where you're gonna start an application. So this is a new application we're starting, and we will go for the apply to come to Canada. That is what we want. If you have a personal reference code, go ahead and place it. In my situation, I do not have a personal reference code, so I'm just gonna skip to the second part here. And what we want is the visitor visa, study and work permit, so we're gonna click on that. And yep, there's a few questions here that will determine your eligibility. So the first question is, what would you like to do in Canada? I'll put visit because I'm looking for visitor's record. Next, how long are you planning to stay in Canada? There is options here, by the way, but this recording wasn't able to show those options, but it gives you options. So I'll put temporarily more than 6 months. Select the code that matches one on your passport. So yeah, where was your passport issued? So in my case it's Kenya, so I will put Kenya in this section. If you're from India, put India. If you're from Australia, put Australia, and stuff like that. And what is your current country or territory of residence? We're gonna put Canada right now because we are in Canada, assuming you haven't left Canada yet. And do you have a family member who is a Canadian citizen or permanent residency? For my case, it's no, but if you have a family member, please put yes. Date of birth, please put your date of birth, and set to go. We go next. All right, have you lived in Canada as a permanent resident or landed immigrant? Assuming you don't have permanent residency yet, so we're just gonna put no in our case because you're looking to be visitors. And are you a lawful person or resident of the United States with a valid US or citizenship and immigration services member? No in my case, but if it's yes for you, please go ahead and put yes. What is your current immigration status in Canada? We are workers, so you have to put work depending on which one yours is. If you study, put study. If it's work, please put work. All right, next, what is your marital status? Never married and single. And which province or territory of destination? I'd like to stay in Ontario, but if you're visiting more places, you can pick the one that you stay mostly. So yep, so yeah, it shows that I'm eligible for a visitor's visa, so visitors in Canada, so I can proceed for more questions. Okay, so visitors in Canada. Next. Are you accompanying a family member who has status in Canada? In my situation, it's no. Again, put what applies to you. When does your status in Canada expire? So assuming your status is expiring very soon, you have to put the expiry date and of your work permit. So let's assume it's September 2024. Which day? Let's put 20th. All right, next. Have you had a medical exam performed by an IRCC authorized panel in the last 12 months? If it's yes for you, please put yes. If no, go ahead and put no. In my situation, it's a no. I haven't done an exam. All right, and a medical exam is needed to before you submit your application for foreign nationals who want to stay in Canada for more than 6 months and have lived in or more designated countries or territories for more than 6 months in the past year. So, or if you want to work in healthcare, you'll have to do a medical exam. In my situation is no. All right, next. Do you want to submit an application for a family member? No for me. If it's yes for you, please go ahead and put yes. All right. Are you giving someone access to your application? No. But if you're using a representative, you can put yes, I'm using a representative. Or if you're using an RCC, or if someone else is helping you to do it, just go ahead and put what's applicable to you. In the past 10 years, have you given fingerprints or biometrics to come to Canada? For me, it's yes, because I came in 2017. So yeah. Next question. There are fees associated with this application. Will you be paying for the fees, or are you fee exempt? I will be paying by myself. Next, are you able to make digital copy of your documents with a scanner or camera? Yes. Will you be paying for your application fees online? So they want you to use like a debit, Visa, debit, MasterCard. So yes. Okay. Alright, so here you can review all your answers, make sure everything is accurate. If you need to change anything, please do so before you proceed, because you don't want to be ineligible once you submit your application. Okay, so that's the first assessment part, which now brings you to this page where you'll need to upload documents. So they'll need you to fill out this IMM 5708 document separately, and then you have to upload it into the system. They'll need a passport uploaded, proof of financial support, digital photo, and if you're outside the country, there's a different form. You have to fill out the IMM 5257. That is separate from the ones within Canada. And then you also have to provide some client information. You may have to provide a cover letter explaining why you want to come into Canada and extend your visit. And then lastly, you have to pay $100 fee to process your visitor's record application. Alright guys, so this is the IMM 5708 form. You'll have to fill out everything in this form, and then when you're done, you have to click the validate button, which saves all your information, and you can later on upload this document to the website. So we'll start with the UCI number, which is the number on your work permit or study permit. It's an 8-digit number. You'll see it on the right side. I want the service in English, of course. I'm applying for one of the following. We're applying to extend the status as a visitor, so that's what we're gonna pick. Okay, so next, full name. Please put in your full name. That's the last name that we're gonna start with, the family name. For the given names, I like to put in the first name and the middle name so they can just have my entire name as it appears on my passport. So yep, Do you have a nickname? If you do have a nickname, okay, go ahead and put a nickname. If not, just place no and proceed. Sex is female and date of birth 1994, 6th month of 20th day. Next, place of birth. I was born in Mombasa, Kenya, so that is what I'm gonna put, and I have to scroll down to get Kenya. So, oh, I missed it. Okay, so scroll. Kenya, there we go. Perfect. Citizenship. I'm still a citizen of Kenya. So we're gonna put Kenya again. Scroll. Lots of scrolling going on. There we go. Perfect. Okay, next, the current country or territory of residence, assuming you're still in Canada, that is what we're gonna put because we're extending our stay. So our status is still a worker. Okay, and you have to put in the date of when the work permit started. So the issue date till the expiry date. So that is what we're gonna put here. In my case, 2021, and will be expiring September. We said September 20th, 2024. Okay, next, previous country or territory of residence. During the past 5 years, have you lived in any country or territory other than the country of citizenship or your current country or territory of residence indicated above more than 6 months? So for me, it's a no. I haven't lived in any other country for more than 6 months. Okay. All right, are you, oh yeah, current marital status, still single. And if you're married, you have to put in the date of when you're married or you got into a common law relationship. Okay, have you previously been married or been in a common law relationship? For me, it's a no, but if you have been previously married or been in a common law relationship, please answer yes and provide the details. All right, native language or mother tongue. I am from Kenya, so we speak Swahili, and that is what I'm gonna be putting in place. If you speak English, you can go ahead and put English, but as for us, we will put Swahili Kenya. Swahili, there we go. Swahili Kenya. Perfect. And are you able to communicate in English? Of course, yes. If you speak English and French, there's an option for you, and if you don't speak any, there's an option for neither. Okay, and have you taken a test from a designated testing agency to assess the proficiency in English and French? Yes, I did CELPIP. If you did IELTS, go ahead and put IELTS as well. Passport number. Okay, so if you have a passport, it does have a passport number. Go ahead and put in the passport number in this section. Country or territory of issue. Okay, so you have to put the country of citizenship. Even if you got your passport in Ottawa, Ontario, please do not put Ottawa, Ontario. Put country of citizenship. So in my case, it's Kenya. All right, when was it issued? Okay, in 2021, November 9, and you put the expiry date. Kenyans have a 10-year passport number, passport duration, so that is what I'm gonna put in place. All right, for this trip, will you be using a passport issued by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Taiwan? For me, it's a no. Again, since you put your passport, it's not applicable. But if you're using this, yeah, put yes. Or if you're a national Israeli passport, if you have that passport, go ahead and put yes. But it doesn't apply to me or you, depending on what you put. So yeah, do you have a national identity document? Yes, I do. In Kenya, we do have an ID, so you have to put the ID number and then country or territory of issue, which is still Kenya. Beautiful Kenya. Okay, scrolling for Kenya. There we go. Perfect. When was it issued? Probably in 2016. Which month? Put a random month. 6th month of November. We don't have an expiry date in the Kenyan IDs, so I'm just gonna leave that blank. But if you have an expiry date on your national ID card, please go ahead and place it. USPR card. I do not have a USPR card, so this does not apply to me. Okay, contact information. All right, perfect. You're just gonna have to enter in your home address. If you have a PO box, go ahead and place it. I'll use a street number, random number 123. I'll put Lovely Street, and again it's in Canada, Windsor, and in lovely Ontario. Perfect. And we have to put a postal code. Put $1. Nope, put 4. Okay, good. Okie dokie, on to the next, residential address. So mine is the same as mailing address. I'm just gonna put same as mailing address, but if it's different, put the different residential address. Telephone number, US or Canada. Okay, I'll put cellular, and then yep, write in the number. I'll put a random number here, 123. Oh, it says invalid. Okay, guess we have to change. I'll put another random number, 554 1244. All right, I don't have an alternative number. It's optional if you want to add it. And next we'll put the email. It's important to put your email address so they can contact you if they need further information from you. So yep, put in an email that they can best reach you. So mine will be jackieprincess@gmail.com. Very good. Next, let's see what we have here. Coming into Canada, date and place of your original entry to Canada. So this is your first day coming into Canada, stepping foot into Canada, not the recent one, original. So I'll put 2017 is the first time I came into Canada. There we go. And place, by the place you have to put the exact place. So if you come through Toronto International Airport, make sure you put Toronto International Airport. Don't just put Toronto, Windsor, Winnipeg, blah blah blah. No, it has to be very, very specific. So in my case, it's Windsor International Airport. Next, the original purpose for coming into Canada. I came as a student, so I'll put study. And the date of the most recent entry into Canada. So this one is now different. When was the recent entry? Yep, mine was just June, and I came through the Detroit Windsor tunnel. So that is what I'm gonna put. Very, very specific. Okay. All right. Yep, so if you have a study permit, work permit, temporary resident permit, you have to provide the document number. So if you have a work permit, it starts with the letter W and then followed by 9 digits or so, I believe. So yeah, just know it starts with the letter W. If it's a study permit, I believe it starts with the letter S. So yeah, that's the document number. Okay, the purpose of my visit right now. Why do you want to take a visitor record? I'll just put other because none of this applies to me, and then I'll put, you have to put a reason why you picked other. So I'll just say maybe visit my friend. Okay, and indicate how long you plan to stay. So I will put the date that the visitor visas expire, sorry, the date that the work permit expires, and put the end date as the last day of my 6th month, just to, you know, extend my stay here because we want to get full coverage. So yeah, I'll put March 20th 2025. Funds available for my stay in Canada. All right, we will put $15,000. My expenses in Canada will be paid by myself. If you're using a parent, go ahead and put parent. There's options there. And now you have to provide the name, address, and relationship of any person or institution you will visit. Since I put that I'll be visiting my friend, I'm just going to put my friend's name there. So Anna Marie, relationship to me is a friend. Address in Canada, you'll have to put the address of where they stay or addresses of the places you're going to be visiting. So 123 Gate Avenue, and it has to be like a full address, so Windsor, Ontario, Canada, and I have to put the postal code as well, so just type it in there, just fix it in 3B6. all right. Next, if there's multiple people you're going to be visiting, there's at least 3 options you have, so you can fill out the entire thing. And then education. So if you studied in Canada, please provide, you have to click the you studied in Canada from when to when. So started school in 2017 May, studied biochemistry, school University of Windsor, okay. To when did you graduate? I graduated in 2021 in April. Okay, which city? Windsor, Ontario. Country, Canada. I have to scroll. Let's go down. Canada, there we go. And province, beautiful Ontario. There we go. Employment. So you have to fill out your employment history. They want a 10-year employment history. So for the purpose of saving time, I'm not gonna fill that one in, but you have to put in your 5-year employment history there. Next will be background information. So you have to read everything and answer as it applies to you. Again, for me, everything is a no. Make sure you read everything and answer accurately because you don't want to make any mistakes. Again, so for me it's a no. No, doesn't apply to me. Okay, this one is still a no. It's still background information. Okay, so for the signature, the consent to be contacted by CIC and run an organization at CIC's request in the future. So I'll just put a yes because I'd rather they contact me if they need me for anything. And then putting your signature in place, I just write my name. It's still acceptable, but if you have a saved signature, you can go ahead and put in your signature there. Okay, and then the date of when you signed it, so I'll put today's date, 2024 September 5. all right, so that's it, guys. Once everything is accurate, you've reviewed everything and it's okay, you click validate and everything is saved and you're good to go. So you can now upload this document at the website and you're set to go.